Hello, everybody. We're back in the studio, the same location, but just a different background. We are here in Essentiale, in Vitéz utca in Szeged, Hungary. And today we have a very special guest, like always. We have Afiqah.
Hi, nice to meet you all, and nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Let's just do a little intro here. You live not in Szeged, but in Hódmezővásárhely.
Yes, that's true. I live in Hódmezővásárhely because basically my faculty is over there. Yes, I study in the University of Szeged, but the faculty it's very unique and special, you know, like it's located in Hódmezővásárhely because it's the Faculty of Agriculture. So it's easier for us to do the practice, hence I'm studying and living there, which is 40 minutes approximately by tram.
Train?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Tram number 1.
What is it that you study? What is the degree? What's it called?
I'm studying right now a Bachelor in Agricultural Engineering.
Agricultural Engineering?
Yeah, mezőgazdasági mérnöki.
Wow.
In Hungarian, I think, yeah.
And for the listener who doesn't know, what's that?
It's agricultural engineering, but in Hungarian language.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
What's it about?
So basically, we study more like in the specific of like more to in the scope of agriculture. How are we going to use the machine? How are we going to increase the production of and the crop yields, etc., etc. So yeah, that's what we learn in general.
Cool.
Yeah.
So from what I know, you're not from Europe.
Yes, maybe if you look at my like your first impression, you'll be like, okay, this girl is not a European. So
It could be.
Yeah, but okay, but I'm from Malaysia, which is located in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I heard that you have also some roots in Indonesia.
Yes. Basically, Malaysia and Indonesia before we get our independence. If you look back into the future for a couple of 100 years, we are actually the same. We have the same root, but
The
after
same
the
roots.
independence, yeah.
Okay, so let me just hear, because you had your friend with us today,
Yes.
and you also spoke another language. So you speak English.
Yes. I speak English. I speak Malay. I speak Indonesian, and I speak Chinese. And the one that you just met today, who are with me today, she's actually my housemate, and she's from China. And we speak in Chinese every day, every time, 24 hours.
And she understands you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Cool. So you study in the faculty in Szeged, but in Vásárhely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I study in University of Szeged, but in the Faculty of Agriculture in Vásárhely.
Great. Do you have a work?
Work. Like for now, I'm actually working as a part-timer at one of the manufacturer in Hódmezővásárhely if I have free times, and actually I work to travel. So yeah, I'm a
Save
scholar.
up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a scholarship student under the Stipendium Hungarikum program.
Wow.
But if I want to go travel, I like to have more money in my pocket and go travel with my own money, because like that's the pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, I work part-time sometimes if I don't have class.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're also very active on social media. I saw.
Yeah, you
Is
could
that one of your
say that. Yeah.
biggest hobbies, or?
Yeah, because like before I came here, that's my main point of doing like advert or like exposure in Instagram, especially YouTube, etc., etc. Because like I need to be the light of the people. Because like before I came here, I need some help and guidance, but I just cannot find it in anywhere, like in any platform. Maybe there is some, but not too much. So it's like instead of waiting for someone to be the light, why not I be the light to someone? So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Be the light to someone.
Yeah.
That sounds so amazing. Anyway, so what were your expectations when you came here to Szeged, Hungary? Like before you came here, what did you know about Hungary?
Before I came here, honestly, I don't like. Okay, I know Hungary. Hungary is like I know, but I just know Budapest.
Okay.
Like that's how we pronounce. If I don't live in Hungary, I don't know it's pronounced Budapest.
Yeah.
but like right now I know. So I know Budapest is a very is a tourist attraction and tourist place to visit. But Szeged, I have no idea at all. Especially Hódmezővásárhely. No, so I don't know anything. But like, I made my mind really clear. I cannot have like too much expectation, but I also do not put it like at the lowest, because like I'm traveling to another continent, so there's always something to seek for in a different place. So I'm very looking forward to it.
When did you come to Hungary?
I come last year,
You came last year.
on August 2021.
So it's nearly been a year. Okay.
Yeah, it's a year.
Yeah.
It's a year plus. Yeah.
Wow. And you speak Hungarian?
So I learned Hungarian for 2 semesters, and actually I'm working, as I told you just now. I work as a part-timer, and you know, like the people in Hungary is not an English-speaking country. So like most of the people, especially not the young generation, they speak only in Hungarian. So when I'm working with the people at my workplace, they don't speak English. So I'm forced to learn and speak Hungarian if I want to communicate. And I'm not the person who stays silent all the way.
No.
So I need to learn the language. I understand them, but not fully, but yes.
It is also a very difficult language.
Yes, of course.
But you speak Chinese, but compared to Chinese and Hungarian, which would you say is the most difficult?
For me, like, I don't know, like from my perspective of view, of course, I would say Hungarian is, I don't know how many times, maybe 10 or 20 times more difficult than Chinese. But that's different from other people's perspective of view, you know, like, because they say that Chinese is very hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe because I learned it since I was like very small, so
Maybe.
Hungary is like very hard.
But the grammar, Hungarian grammar is...
Yeah, Hungarian grammar,
crazy.
like they change it every word, but like it's a very interesting language. It's very beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been living here for a little bit over a year. And how often do you go to Szeged?
If you ask that question, in 1 week, I go to Szeged. I would not say every day, but maybe 5 times a week. So that's a lot.
You have a pass for the tram train?
Yeah, of course. For the tram train, there's actually a student price for like 1 month. It's only 1,780.
Okay.
For student, so it's very cheap.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your favorite places here in Szeged to go, nature-wise maybe, or
in
parks?
Szeged?
Or,
Usually I go to Szeged to find food to eat, to buy groceries, and I mean like to buy halal meat, and also to go like. But for scenery, maybe I just like by the river. Yeah, to views, like for the view. But like I'm not really like a person who stays outside for a long time.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned halal food.
Yes.
Is that difficult to get here?
So fortunately, when I first come to Hungary, which is last year, the halal chicken, it's very hard. Firstly, it's very hard. You can only find it at the place, which is like the Asian market. If I'm not mistaken, it's an Indian or Pakistani market.
Yeah, we've been there.
Located
also.
in Anakut.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like fortunately, they have halal chicken now in the common supermarket, which is Spar or Interspar or Lidl. And if you go to Spar, you can find a Cocorico brand in the blue box, and that's halal. So that's actually, I'm so grateful for it, and it's not so hard because of they made it like they have the halal certificate. But before this, I heard from my seniors and the students, they said that there's no other option than going to the Asian market.
But now there is.
And
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you came here, what was the biggest differences from where you're from and then Szeged, Hungary?
So first of all, I would say, of course, on how the living of the people here, it's very different. I would say because like in Asia, specifically in Malaysia, in my country, we are a country that like pleasure the nightlife, you know, like the restaurant open for 24 hours.
Really?
I told you, yes.
Wow.
It's no cap. It's 24 hours. But when I came here, it's like they close so early. I was like, oh my God. And it's only 9 and like there's it's all closed.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's boring?
not boring, but like, I mean,
different.
yeah, it's different.
Okay.
So I need to get used to it, you know, like because like, and that's the first one. And the second one, I find that the way they view their life is very different, which is the Asian country and also the European. I would say here are more relaxed. In my country, especially if you're a student, you'll study like crazy. Like back in my country when I was studying, I can study until 2 or 3 a.m. with my classmate or like with my friends. And that's why, you know, like the restaurants are open until night, because
so you can
students will go
yeah.
outside to study while they're enjoying, because we don't have time to do it separately. So we need to do both of the thing together. But here, like, it's super relaxed. I would say that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, for the assignments.
Relaxed.
And,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. So, what would you say besides that? It's more boring, or not boring, but relaxed. What are the other cultural differences?
So I would say the other cultural differences. The people here, I would say, are very open-minded.
Okay.
Yeah, if you compare to my country, especially, it's not. I mean, I cannot generalize it, you know, but like at least in my circle, we're more too conservative, and what you're thinking, this is the only thing that exists. Let's say that you should as a student, you should study very well, but like here, you can do it, like you can find your own like way of living. So I would say it's very open-minded, and like if you want to talk about something, it's discussable. But something in my country, like there's certain topics or there's certain thing that have limitation, or like you can't even discuss it, you can't even bring it up. If you bring it up, like don't even, yeah, it's not gonna be good. No. Yeah.
Do you miss your country?
Yeah, of course. I miss my country and the food, you know, like
The food.
yeah, that's
Yeah, you sound like a foodie.
yeah, of course I'm a foodie.
What do you miss?
So in my country, I like
Your family?
what
Your family?
yeah, of course my family.
Okay.
But like for the food, the thing that I miss the most is my taste bud. I would say that the spicy foods, any kind of food, but like I miss the spicy.
Spicy food.
Yeah.
You don't get that here?
No, I mean they said that it's spicy by
You should try
by
the
putting it paprika.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but like for me it's like not even 2% spicy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah.
Actually, I worked as a chef.
Yeah. Oh.
And one of my great friends, he was from Thailand.
Okay.
And he said that most Southeast Asian people,
Yes.
they taste more than what we do in Europe, because we are not exposed to all these flavors.
True. That's why if you come, like especially Thailand, like Thailand and Malaysia are very close.
Yeah.
And like our food, like it's very almost like the same. We have the same taste buds, let's say that. Yeah, so our food are more flavorful, I would say. That's why when I eat food here, I would taste it. Oh my god, this is like less salty. This one don't have any flavor, but it have actually.
Yeah.
But our food is like have a stronger taste.
What's your favorite Hungarian food?
My favorite Hungarian food, I would say lavesh, like is it goulash? Goulash, yeah. And when I'm staying in the dormitory, like one of my Hungarian friend teach me how to do it. It's not only like by showing, but like I made it together with her.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, I made it. Like, and there's a Hungarian sayings that in goulash, lavesh, there are like pasta thingy.
Yeah.
You need to like make it homemadely. And there's my friend told me that there's a Hungarian sayings that if you cannot make that, you cannot get married yet. Yeah.
Can you make it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's what I know.
Sure,
My
sure,
friend
sure.
taught me that. Yeah.
Have you tried langos?
Yeah, of course. Like langos, it's before I go to class, I usually bought it like in the morning because I wake up very early just for that, you know.
Really?
Like, yeah, because like it's located very near to my house. Like maybe approximately by walk, it's only 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll buy it before I go to class.
Can you tell us a little bit about Hódmezővásárhely? Because maybe the listener doesn't know anything about this wonderful
Yeah, I think 90% of you guys might not know what is Hódmezővásárhely or where does it located. But like it's actually a place, if you go by tram, it's 40 minutes approximately to reach there. And it's a place of, we would say, I don't know, like how to say, it's a peaceful area if you are like, and it's a very good place to live because it have basically everything. It have like, let's say that supermarkets, it have the coffee place, it have restaurants, some a few, but like not much as in Szeged. And it have also like cinema, but unfortunately only in Hungarian language. Yeah, but like if you are someone who like to have fun, like going to club and everything, that's not a place for you. Yeah. So that's where my faculty are located. And most of the people who stays there are not the younger generation. Like most of them are already retired and just want to live their life to the fullest and like chill. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
So we know that here in Szeged there is a quite huge expats and international students community.
Yes.
And are you engaged in that in some way?
Yeah, for the international student community, I try my best to get involved in some events. Like let's say that I attended like the Indonesian cultural event, which is the Wonderful Indonesia, which were held I think 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, or
Maybe.
2 months ago. It's very good, and like for you to know the people, like for me, during the newcomers, when the new student come, like during the spring semester, there are like orientation days. So I work with the universities as one of the volunteer, which is the mentors. So that's how I engage with people, and like some of them are like when I'm like volunteering, they're like, oh, so you're the one on the Instagram. Oh, I asked you before, and like you're the one in the YouTube, and thank you so much for the video. Blah blah blah. It's very helpful. So like, I feel very how to say astonishing, like to hear that from other people. Like at
That
least
you're
I
helping
help
one.
them
Yeah.
in some ways. Maybe like for other people it's not so big, you know, like for me also it's not a big thing, but like at least I did something.
You are becoming the light that you wanted.
Yeah, it's
okay.
light. Yeah.
Okay. And you have a YouTube channel.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel where
What's the name of it?
it's the same as my Instagram channel.
Okay.
It's like Fragile Fika.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. People should check it out
Yeah.
if they think about coming here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how many nationalities do you think there is studying here?
Oh my god. For that one I cannot
Okay,
predict,
can you maybe say, is it mostly people from Asia? Is it mostly European?
Okay, so
African?
if you if we're going to speak in the spectrum of stipendium Hungaricum receiver, the scholars, most are from Asia and also from Africans. There are also Europeans, but only some.
Yeah.
Only a few. At least that's the one that I know. Maybe like outside of my circle, there are actually more. But that's what I know. Yeah, most of them are Asian. I would say especially in the region of India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and many more. Like for my country, 1 year they only accept 40 scholars per year. So like the one that are going to Szeged, there are only a few. Like Malaysian in total in Szeged right now are only 5 people.
Is there only five?
And I'm the only woman.
In Szeged?
Yeah, in Szeged.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's only 5.
Well, we are only 3 Danish people here.
Oh my god.
Okay. So if you were to talk with yourself just before you moved here, do you have any advice you would give to yourself before coming here to Szeged? Anything you would have done differently? Anything you would?
For me, everything that I do have nothing that I should regret for. I would say that even though I've done something bad, I usually like get to learn something from it. So basically, okay, let's say that maybe I would say to myself, be more brave, be more adventurous, but I'm already doing it and I'm very helpful. Like for example, like when I'm traveling to Croatia, one of my friend, and we're traveling the Balkan countries, like of Balkan countries
We're gonna
last
talk
summer.
about that later.
Yeah. So that's how it is. And my friend lost her wallet
Oh.
at 12 a.m.
Wow. Okay.
And like I go to every trash bin to search for it until 2 a.m. But at the end of the day, we find it. So like,
Oh.
yeah. So that's the thing. Be more adventurous and be more brave. But like, I'm already doing it. So that's very good.
Okay. Where have you been here in Hungary? Which cities, towns?
I've went to Budapest, Debrecen.
Oh.
Yeah, and also went to Eger.
Oh.
And also I went to Helyes. What I forgot the name, but like I went there at my friend's place during the spring, during the breaks last year. So yeah.
And you are exploring the Balkans right now?
Yeah. I'm
Serbia?
done with Serbia, of course. I've done it. Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then Bulgaria and Romania.
And which of them did you like the most?
I like Bosnia the most because Bosnia is a Muslim country, so
Yeah,
I can eat basically everything.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
it's easier for
Yeah,
you
it's
to
easier
go
for
out.
me. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Nice. Why should you study abroad and study in Hungary? How do you recruit new if you have to recruit someone who has to come to Hungary?
So
Why
basically,
should you do it?
why? Because I would say that wherever you go, you will meet a lot of people and you will have wider connection and networking. So one of the reasons why you should come here is like you will find and meet the unexpected things that you never even think of, I would say. Like especially like you should come to Hungary to know the people here on how to live in a country that is not an English speaking country. You will get it like, but I mean like you will enhance yourself more, I would say. And wherever you go, that's the word I usually tell my friends or like my siblings or everyone that I know. Wherever you go, you'll meet a lot of people from other countries. So it depends on you whether you're going to expand and progress more or you're going to stay in the same place where you're standing now. So yeah.
So you widen your horizons.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. How do you handle being so far away from home, from your family, from everything? Isn't it hard to get up every day and be?
Yeah, of course. How do I solve that?
Yeah.
So I'm a person, I have goals, which is like every day, no matter what happened, no matter how busy I am, no matter how tired I am, I'll call my family at least 2 times a day.
Okay.
One is when I wake up, and one is before I sleep, or like before my family sleep, because like there are like 6 hours
Difference.
Yes, difference. And right now, because of the winter time changing, it's 7 hours. So that's how it is. Yeah.
So you call them now and then.
Yeah.
Okay. And you feel like at home sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes I do miss, like sometimes the feeling, especially when you wake up at 3 a.m. and like, oh my God, I miss my family. You can't do anything. Sometimes you cry, but I mean like that's just a feeling that will come and it will go in no time. So just need to deal with it, and it's an experience.
Sure. Great. Just before we end off here, I would just like to ask you a few more questions about Malaysia.
Okay.
Because
now we're talking.
Exactly, because I've heard so much from Sylvia, from the Szegedify magazine, and I heard so much stuff about Malaysia, but I've never been there, and I don't think most of people here may have been there. I don't know. Can you tell us about Malaysia? Just a short summary.
Okay, so Malaysia is a country with a very wide cultural, like we have a very various culture. So in Malaysia, let's talk about the people first. The population of Malaysian are made of three big groups of race, which is the first one is Malay, and the second one is Chinese Malaysian, and the third one is Indian Malaysian. So, and a lot of more races. So you can find a lot, and it's actually a tropical country, and it is made from the land of the Malay and also the land of the Borneo. So the most famous place, if you want to talk about, is like Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur,
Yeah.
of course, and also Kota Kinabalu, the Mount Kinabalu. If you're like a nature lover, you would definitely know this place, and also Sepilok. So about Malaysia, there are like a lot of foods, and we have a lot in common with Indonesian, especially because, like I told you before, because of the history and everything. So that's a little bit about Malaysia. What do you want to know more?
Yeah, well, I'd just like to know which have you got any, how do you say it, Malaysian food here in Hungary? Is there anything you have found here in Hungary that connects Malaysia and Hungary in a way?
Unfortunately,
Or is it just
yeah,
not
unfortunately,
possible?
it's not possible. I didn't find it anywhere because like the thing that we made for Malaysian food, especially like nasi lemak, that can be called as a common food in Malaysia, which is like a fatty rice. You'll eat it like with, I don't know how to say, like with a chicken and also a special spice with a small fish that is like very salty. So to make that kind of food, you need the thing or like the ingredients that are not here. So
okay.
basically, yeah.
But there is a quite not big, but there's a Chinese community here in Hungary, and
Yeah.
do you ever get in touch with them?
Yeah, for the Chinese community, yeah, my friend are Chinese, obviously.
Yeah.
And during the mentorship, like when I'm doing like the volunteering during the orientation days, I also speak with a lot of Chinese students.
Yeah.
And the one who, for example, like the one who read the pledge for the freshmen, one of them are Chinese, and I'm still in touch with her until now. So yeah.
Okay. Great. It was very nice having you come here.
Yeah,
and
thank you so much for inviting me.
just before we end off, what's the future for you? You are traveling here in December, right?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to Malaysia
For
for like few months, 2
Few
months.
months.
Yeah, 2 months.
and then back to study?
And back to study, of course, because I'm in my sophomore year,
Yeah.
second year. So I still have halfway to go. So just going back to my country to recharge a bit
Okay, recharge.
and come back with a lot of hopes and wisdom, I hope.
Are we gonna see you here in Szeged in 10 years?
In 10 years, that's a very unexpected question, but as far as what I plan, no. I'm planning to go back to my country to contribute, but before that, maybe I would continue to study my master in other country. I hope so. Maybe in China, maybe in UK.
Okay.
You never know. Yeah,
So travel around.
yeah, travel first.
That
Yeah.
sounds so good. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for inviting.
And please go visit Essentiale someday.
Yeah.
And,
And they have a very good cappuccino and the desserts.
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
very good.
it's very good.
And be also sure to check out Fragile.
Fragile Fika.
Perfect. On
Yeah.
Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching and
Thanks.
thanks for listening.